come and
Believe me.
Wow. We know that what... Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look... Well, give it up.
welcome.
Hi there.
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted. Sure, you see over there? Those are students from the Akademiya. They've been looking worried and miserable, if you ask me.
It's no good.
There's been a lot of, especially the group that's...
They're called Ein.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? They're usually. I've heard that Ein.
Wait, did you?
I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa. Did you hear that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Oh...
Thank you so much.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So,
They're not.
how can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money grub?
Yeah.
All these guys...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? Travel?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Paimon can't stand this.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the as you can see, years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was the Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom. But he was betrayed by
So...
Greater Lord Ruka Furthermore, she can mark my if what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you Akademiya people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged Akademiya.
Yes, it's me again. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merc once you show up.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham!
I told you that.
Ha!
Yes, and
I'm warned.
if you're suggesting that I will jeopardize I am quite also. Consider this.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their—
Mr. Iman. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us a plus, he seemed... He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to— Oh, I advise— All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses!
Who exactly are you two? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah!
She doesn't even have—
Maybe not. Those hot-headed...
We'll reconvene at— You were willing to part— Look.
We know it's connected to the Akademiya somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
You know, almost this is what you've been looking for.
Huh?
This. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct.
That's,
It's essentially they were created as but despite over the past meanwhile, well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your with our current arrangement, you're still... Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Akademiya lost, then you must— I need you to find someone— Unlike the peddlers, she's guarded against— I think she become one of Dory's
why do you want us to meet?
Until you complete this task? You two are beyond the password, though.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and I'll prepare some—
What?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They...
Try inspecting them without—
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsule— That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul. The root, however, some canned knowledge with a high using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here— Don't be cheap. Oh, and—
Matra?
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you— Okay.
Looking at what Alhaitham wrote, Dory's Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette.
Following the paper?
Raunak.
Got it. You too. Please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right.
I'm sorry, but as
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that...
Before I retrieve your product, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If you look like you have some skill, why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Before I retrieve... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. That you look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that you're going for a more traditional packaging since this is your first time.
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't... He's cautious of us. Let's take a close...
Before I retrieve your... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. That you look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to pack it. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the mantra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Alhaitham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way. If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the...
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing...
Oh, very good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory?
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Peach? But it seems you...
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be...
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few papers. So it's your first time. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew.
What kind of... Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological...
Yeesh.
Or, how about, with this one, you can become...
Ooh, now
2 million Mora.
Whoa!
Of course, you are...
All right, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned. We'll take these, please.
Listen.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge... Think about it. We've gone to all... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful.
Excellent. Then please...
Hold on a second.
Oh, but my...
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a... Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this... Dory, we'll take this one.
All right.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.